Morning, good morning. Yes, I am live today. I I know I've been doing some recordings and just some weeks we just have to keep things flexible. You can't be rigid. And this week, quite honestly, I didn't have time to go ahead and record this and edit it and put it up and do all the things that I need to do. So, I'm coming live and I'm coming live early because I'm ready to go live. So, like I said, just keeping things kind of loose, kind of goosey, because I've been busy. I've been busy, busy, busy. I don't know about you, but I feel spring in my body. Can you hear it vibrating? And that's just how I kind of feel inside is vibrating as I am coming out and doing all sorts of new things or taking things that I've known I had within me and starting to perfect them and actually bringing them aboard. So if you are new here, please leave me a comment. Even if it's in the replay, go ahead and leave me a comment. Also, if you would, if you haven't yet, if you don't subscribe or you don't like me or follow me or all those things that you're supposed to do, please do that. And also, if you're not aware, I do a weekly newsletter, a email where I give words of encouragement. I usually do a replay. Sometimes I put these videos up there so that if you don't catch it in the morning, you're going to get it in the afternoon. And guess what day of the week it comes out? It comes out on Wednesday because everything with Weezy is on Wednesdays. Wednesday with Weezy. So if you are joining, go ahead and say hi in the comments now. There may be a slight delay, or sometimes, they just don't like to let me see who's looking. But just go ahead and say hi in the chat because if I don't see it now, I will see I'll see it later. I'll see it later. And I will come back and answer you. I do try to answer anybody who makes a comment on my post because, that's what we're about. We're about community. And here at Weezy, it's a community primarily of doing videos, but really it boils down to encouragement, encouraging you to step out of your comfort zone to try something that you have your heart's desires put upon. And sorry, had a little not a glitch, just a notification come up. Just want to get that away so it's not a distraction because it's a distraction. But anyways, today is the we're into the first full week of February, but it's already February 8th. No, it's not the 8th. It is February 7th. But can you believe that we are already in February? So the But today we are going to talk about spring cleaning. And what is spring cleaning to you? Usually, when we think about spring cleaning, we think about our house. And back in December, I was talking about planning and organizing and cleaning and sorting. So, have you done that? Have you done it maybe with your home or your office? If so, let me know in the comments. But sometimes when it get these deeper, excuse me, hiccups, just let me get a drink of a tea here. We get into the latter part of the mid midwinter. That's what I'm trying to say is we're in midwinter. And we kind of fall into the doldrums because it may be too wet outside, too snowy, too cold, in a lot of parts of the country. So we get a little antsy and we need to find things to keep our mind occupied when we are out there. So this week, all this year, I have been working on some new programs and I've been deep diving. And now that my programs are ready and I have these pretty new pages to show, and I've made a brochure for this one program. I want a nice, clean place for those to show up. So my spring cleaning has been in my website. It is not perfect yet. It is a works in progress. But today I want to take you to my website because I have some new things and I have revamped and I've changed some pictures. But let me share the screen and show you what I'm up to because I do have some new programs and I would love for you to either partake or share with other people and whom you think would like doing these things. I'm just going to be honest right at the top. But I'm going to share my screen and here we are. Here we are at weezyinc.com, and this is my website. This is what you see when you come to my website. And if you scroll down, you get to see who is Weezy. Just a little jab there. My Valentine's special. And so usually whatever I have going on, I have right here. Um, but we'll come back to what that's about. Living legacy with Weezy. We'll come back to what that's about because those are things that I want to talk to you about. But I just want to give you an overall look at my main page right at the moment. So here I go. Here's these things that I talk about all the time. Strategy. That's the 3 P's. Planning, prep, and prepare. Planning, prep, and practice is what it is. Video, using your smartphone or your webcam as your camera, and editing, learning how to do some basic editing concepts. Um, and these are the things that we emphasize. If you go here and click this button, you can book a call. You can book time with me at any time. If you didn't know, I have e-courses. And so all of this is right here. So you can go and check out my e-courses that I have. And then I'm an affiliate with a few things. And so I have those on here also. And if you're new here, newsletter sign up. You can come in here and subscribe to my emails. So I want to scroll back to the top. And so along here, you see my menu. So right now, my newest page, well, I want to back up. I have done some cleaning up. So actually, I took some things out of here and that really weren't pertinent that I really needed. Um, but I have added some things like I went into my service page, go to services, and you're going to see, what's Wheezy about, and not a whole lot, but I can tell you one thing I need to do is one of my, but I need a video on there. But so I cleaned that up. It's still a little bit works of progress, but Living Legacy with Weezy. Now, this is really a program for anyone. Uh, and it is exactly what it means about sharing about yourself so on video so that you are remembered through the generations. You may not think that you have a story in you. You may think that nobody would be interested in what you have to say, but you would be wrong. One of the biggest things that I say when I'm introducing this package to people is just imagine you're looking into you're looking into a photo album and you see this guy right here. Who is he? We have if you're not one of these kids or these adults, you may have no idea who he is. Or if you do have a certain idea, you know very little about what he did in his life. What did he do for his occupation? Oh, where did they live? Why did they live there? Why did he marry his wife? What kind of sports, what kind of hobbies may he have had? What kind of career did he have? These are all things that really we just don't think about it, but it does add to our history and being able to hand it down. And nowadays, the family is scattered. So these little kids right here might only see this grandpa once or twice a year. And grandpa's not coming to their sporting events. Grandpa's not, you know, might be there for the really big events, might be there for the holidays, but it's not like in the day when, if you're fortunate enough and have grandpa and grandma living right next to you, you might know more about them. But, anyways, I'm encouraging people to make this a family project, to maybe pull together resources and do this living legacy videos. Now, if you work with me, of course, you can do this on your own. But if you work with me, I have two different programs. And if you go to the self directed, it is exactly what I mean. It is self directed. You get courses, you get on demand training, you get expert guidance to your video production, storyline planning, smartphone training, setup tips, an hour with me that we go through. We brainstorm your ideas, and I give you some war tips and everything, and then access to our exclusive Facebook group. So that means you're never alone. That is for customer service. And so if and then I have some bonuses to go along with this to help you move along. And I am working on a simple editing video program right now to go along with this. But this right here would make a great family gift where the whole family, you could involve the whole family into learning how to make better videos, how to set up your videos better, and how to talk, how to construct your story so it's interesting. Not doing your biography start to finish, but coming up with snippets of stories. And this is the self-directed. You do it. You learn how to use all the mechanics of it, how to set it up, how to do true video production um, in a simple, easy way so that you can at least capture these stories. Now, to go back, um, um, so that's the self-directed. I want to go back. I needed to come out so that I could go back into um, I want to hold on with me just a minute here, kids. Okay, here is Living legacy, this is where I guide you through. We meet here just like this on Zoom, and I guide you with interview questions. We talk about what stories that you want to tell. And working with me, we do a pre-interview, we uh where we do a collaboration, figure out what you want to do, how you want to do things, how you want to set it up. Um you can send me some pictures to go along with it, and then I will edit this. It will be sent to cloud storage, and then it will give you simple download instructions on how to do that and ideas of how to share this joy. You know, who wouldn't, if you had somebody who um but this is, I'm guiding you. I'm like your personal director on the other side of the computer screen, and I will ask you questions and I will guide you through the process. Um so that is the Living Legacy package. And uh, so that is all new. And I'm doing a lot with that. I am doing things of I am not just I'm really stepping out of my comfort zone these days. And it has taken me a lot to really even come out here and tell you guys about this, but to take the time and to put these packages together. And like I said, I've developed a brochure because I'm actually going to go out into public and talk about this. Um, so if you have a group or an organization that might be interested in hearing more about the importance of leaving your legacy and using video to do it, I would be that I would be a great guest host. So if you have a genealogy group, I mean, genealogy, you're already in it and you're looking into your past, but why not building your branch and making some videos of the branch of your family and telling the tales of your family, so for the future generations moving forward, they actually get to see you, they actually get to hear what you sound like. You're just not a photograph. And maybe you do have old videos or something like that, but some I've heard some people say, oh, we have all these videos. My dad loved to video, but there's no sound. I have no idea what's going on. We just are watching because there was no audio. So, this is a way to change. Um, but that is working with me, and that is the Living Legacy. So that's really with anybody. Now, the other thing is I'm just I'm clicking here. I want to share a different page with you. So, like I said, I just realized I left up that page. I didn't want to do that. It's, so the thing is that is one way that anybody could work with me. Maybe like I said, make it a family gift, make it a family project. It could be a lot of fun to pull all of this together. And hey, your kids or your grandkids might find out some really cool things about you. Um, and you youngers might want to jump on and preserve things in time. You're already really good at that, but just think about saving some of those videos and how to save some of those videos so that they get passed down. Now I want to share my blog page. And when you come to my blog page, it's going to say archives, but it is blogs. That just means archives just means these are all the blogs that are in here. And I'm going to come back to this in just a minute because I do have a special going on here. But as you see, I have quite a library of posts dating back to 2018. Lots of tips in here, lots of tips in here of how to do things. Some are how to, some are inspirational, but they're here in the archives of this blog. But this blog is have you been avoiding about your about me video? I need to make my own about me video. But to go but I encourage you to go and read this blog and see what the about me video is all about. Once again, this is you don't want to do all of the fancy setup. You just want to talk your words, but you're not sure in to putting them in order. Well, you would meet me here on Zoom again, and I would lead you through the experience. But I just cannot emphasize enough. I'm going to point out one of the statistics that I have here. Video is best way for people to know more about you. 72% of customers prefer learning about a product or a service through video. They want they want to they want you to be about it, they want to see about it. This is going to build your know, like, and trust value. Viewers retain 95% of the message when they watch it on video compared to 10% when they read the text. And some people like to read, but some people like video. And but either way, you're going to hit them if you start using this tool. And but he if you go in and check out the blog, you can see what this is all about. And right now, I'm selling this for $97. That's an hour session with me. We go through the interview process. I give you questions beforehand so that you can correlate all that you want. But I cannot stress enough about video. Video can be like your biggest tool because you don't have to talk to every individual. You don't have to tell every individual about you. If you get a video made, you can send it out. It goes up on your website. You can send it out in emails. If you're new here, this may be new information for you. But if you aren't new, you have heard me preach this for years. This is the concept of this is the core of my business. This is what Weezy is about, is encouraging you to be bold. I would love for you to work with me. But some of you are smart enough that you can figure things out on your own. But if you want the tips, if if you want just a little bit of hand holding, I have all sorts of ways that you can work with me. Today may have been a little bit more about the programs that I have, but I think I need to make you aware of all the things, of all the ways that you can work with me. And in my spring cleaning, I went ahead and I cleaned up my website so that you can go over there. I will be honest, I have had my website for years, but I did a little cringe when I sent people over there because I didn't really think I had good content over there. I didn't think I had it set up right. But with my house cleaning, it may not be perfect yet, but my website is much better than it was just even 2 weeks ago. So even if you're not interested in what I'm doing, I'm encouraging you to go maybe do a little spring cleaning in your own business, clean some things out, take some of that heavy weight off of you, take some of that dead weight that you just don't need to have hanging around. Clean it out. Clean your social media profiles. put something new up. But if anything at all, pick up this phone, hit record, and start making some videos, people. Because the more people see you, the more they can know about you, the more they can trust you. And when they trust you, they will work with you. So that is all I have for today on this edition of Wednesday with Weezy. Have a great week, everybody. And hey, um, before we go, oh, that's the ticker. Okay. Um, but go to Weezy.com. I'm trying to, here we go. This is where you'll find my website. And if you want to know more about the platform that I'm using, go ahead and give me a shout out. I will be glad to provide you of how I can walk you through the process of how I use this base of Restream in order to broadcast live or record my videos with all of this extra stuff on here. I'm able to put my logo up here and put these cool little captions. Sorry if I'm jumping around a little too much this morning, but it's early in the morning. I've had some coffee. I have gotten ready and I'm going on with my day. But I hope you have a fabulous one. And we will talk to you later. We will talk to you soon. And you can always email me. Let me see. Do I have my email address on here? I do not. But you saw that you can get a hold of me through my website because I have a connect button. So go check it out. WheezyInc.com. And until next week, everybody, bye.